What's up? Happy Friday. So it's 6 o'clock Friday night. I should be at home, but I wanted to make this video before I left for the weekend. And I know I post a lot. Sorry, not sorry, right? I try to keep people informed. Some of it's just stuff that I like. But this one is really important. It's important enough that I'm putting off dinner and I'm putting off getting to the post office and then putting off getting home to Katie and the boys. So I posted this earlier today, right? My son was involved in a motorcycle accident on Wednesday, January 31st on 75 in Parker. He is going north on 75 when a white cargo van merged into my son's lane from the HOV lane. The driver hit my son and left the scene of the accident. I was hoping that someone witnessed this accident and could provide us with information. My son has been in intensive care since this accident. So this is something that I see far too often. If you Google Dallas motorcycle hit and run, there's like a whole bunch of YouTube videos that come up. All right. This is something that's really scary. And insurance isn't going to stop it from happening, but insurance is going to help, right? So what I see all the time, like almost every single motorcycle policy that I review, when I look at it, there's $30,000 per person and $60,000 per accident and $25,000 in property damage liability, and that's it. If there's uninsured, underinsured, it's $30,000 per person, $60,000 per accident, $25,000 in property damage. That's a big problem. But here's the thing. State law says that you can't insure you, right? So your uninsured, underinsured limits, you can't insure you for more than you're willing to insure everybody else around you. So I set motorcycle policies at like $250,000 per person, $500,000 per accident, and then whatever the bike's agreed upon value is. I'll do another video on that maybe someday. But then when I get down to the bottom, right, I'm doing the same thing. I'm setting those limits for you, for when you're on the bike. So I'm giving you $250,000 of coverage per person, $500,000 per accident in case you got a rider, and then that gives us the property damage liabilities to take care of the bike, right? In case that person that doesn't have any insurance or doesn't have enough insurance hits you and hurts you. Now, here's what's scary. Number one, 3 out of 5 drivers, so 60%. If you're surrounded by 4 cars and you got insurance, one of those other 4 cars, only one of them also has insurance. The other 3 don't have squat. Terrifying number. They either don't have enough insurance or they don't have any insurance at all. Second thing is, nobody's looking for you, right? When you're on a bike, and I'm pointing this towards motorcyclists, but frankly, if you're in a car, it's the same story. Nobody's looking for you. I used to say people text and drive. It's worse than that now. People are watching TV and driving, right? It is insane what I see on the road. Nobody looks over their shoulder, right? Nobody checks the blind spot. We have blind spot monitors like on every freaking car on the road, and people still come into me. I'm like, honk, 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 and their mirror's orange. And I'm like, how? But that's why rates are so high, right? So this is critical before you get on your bike tomorrow, because right now, this weekend looks like it's a coin toss. No Super Bowl pun intended there. This weekend looks like but for February, we've had like really unseasonably nice riding weather, and I'm seeing a lot of riders out there, okay? Before you get on your bike tomorrow, if you do this, pull your insurance policy out. I know you're like, nerd, throw rotten produce at me. I don't care, right? Pull your policy out and look at it. Up top, you're going to see liability limits, okay? So you're going to see bodily injury liability limits. Those need to be high. Those need to be like $250,000 per person, $500,000 per accident, $100,000 in property damage, okay? When you go to lower, you're going to see uninsured, underinsured motorists. That needs to be $250,000 per person, $500,000 per accident, because that's what protects you in a hit and run, okay? That's what pays your medical bills in a hit and run. So you got to make sure that those numbers are high before you get on your bike. Look at the property damage as well. I don't want to see this. This was from Nextdoor. I don't want to see this on my Facebook. I don't want to see this on my Nextdoor. I want to see like, hey, Bob's in the hospital, but he's okay, and thank God we have enough insurance to take care of the medical bills, because this poor kid is fighting for his life, and when he gets done, he's going to have massive medical bills to deal with, right? And everyone's like, well, I'll just use my health insurance. Well, I don't know if you've ever been in the emergency room. I used to be kind of reckless when I was in the military, so I used to go a lot, and thank God I had TRICARE, but they always ask you 2 questions. Is this workplace related, or is this related to an auto accident, right? There's a reason they ask that. So make sure that you have enough uninsured, underinsured motorists. Make sure before you get on your bike, you look at your policy. Make sure that those numbers are really big, because if somebody doesn't have any insurance or they don't have enough insurance, your insurance needs to become their insurance to take care of you. And then if you do get hurt, I'm going to do a plug for my buddy Scott Snellings. Give him a call. He's helped me before personally. Trust him with my life because he's helped it in the past. But hope it never happens. But if it does, that's why insurance exists. We need to make sure that you're okay. So be careful. Look both ways. Look for other people because nobody else is looking for you, and make sure that you have the coverage because it's not called a planned accident. It's called an accident. We don't know what's going to happen. I want to make sure that you have enough coverage to take care of you. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.